Alright, let's cover the Kingdom Hearts back cover movie. Now, this covers the events of the Union X game, the mobile game, but only up until the Keyblade War starts, essentially. Or not even then, it's like before the Keyblade War, not even during it. And thankfully, this movie's a lot shorter than the other movies, at only a bit of an hour. And yeah, you can see Darkseid a bit there. That's his little cameo. And I don't know if you saw it in, I don't know if it was in that book there, but the Book of Prophecies has that crown symbol that Sora has. You know, the one that appears throughout the series, the one that Sora has as his necklace, that crown. So, yeah, this text is going by too fast. I can't read all this crap. But essentially, before, all the shit with Sora and Xehanort happened, there was this one world, Daybreak Town, and, fucking everybody had a Keyblade, and, fought against Heartless, went to, like, hologram versions of Disney worlds, gathered light, that sort of thing. There's the Master of Masters, he's in charge. He has the Foretellers, there's 5 of them. I don't think Luxu counts as one. I don't know why Donald and Goofy are here, or like Mickey, because I know the Disney worlds they're like projections from the Book of Prophecy. They're not real, from what I understand. And I'm not sure why they're emblem Heartless. They're not supposed to exist yet, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if these Disney worlds can be projected, so can future Heartless, so whatever. But they're the 5 Foretellers, the one with the animal masks. They each have like a union. And they're kind of like, it's like friendly competition, I suppose. They don't really, like fight against each other, or they shouldn't. Of course, I say that as Foretellers fight against each other on screen, but it's kind of friendly competition, sort of, if you could even call it competition. Yeah, I'm sure all this text is also giving some important insight, but I can't read. It's going by way too fast. Let's see. Don't lose sight of the world was pure. God damn it. Well, I think they're repeating things. Yeah, 5 came Foretellers. Yeah, Luxu doesn't count as one. Poor guy. Yeah, I've never played this game before, so I don't have. Thanks to Everglow and his timeline videos, I do have a bit more context with what's going on during this time, so I feel like I can commentate on it, at least semi-effectively. If not, I can just riff on stuff. So hey, there we go. And I gotta say, this game looks the movie looks pretty damn good. It's all, Unreal Engine. And again, thank God it's only an hour long and not 3 hours.
So that makes you the indisposable number 7.
And there's the Master of Masters. I guess probably the first one to wear the organization cloak.
You 6 plus me is 7.
And I really like him. He's kind of energetic.
Wait. Don't tell me I don't count.
And dramatic.
No.
But let's see. Let's start with voice actors. Let's see. The Master of Masters is Ray Chase, who voices Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. He's also Dr. Genius in the Puri Puri Prisoner from One Punch Man, as well the Rubber Soul from Stardust Crusaders. And there's No Name, Xehanort's Keyblade. Yeah, every one of the Master's little apprentices get their own roles. Yeah, and this is I'm pretty sure this is the Karathi. Or, wait, how's it pronounced? Was it? Karathi? I think that's who's doubling as the narrator. Who's voiced by Jara Jill Miller. Who's Kairi from Digimon. Yeah, another Kairi. And of course, Luxu is Max Middleman, who's Saitama from One Punch Man. Shiratori from Erased. I remember seeing that. It was actually pretty good. He's Ritsu from Mob Psycho 100. Ria Sasuke from Agritsuko. I've never seen that, but I've heard it's pretty good, apparently. And his name is based off of Luxuria, the Latin word for lust. A little slut. But, yeah, there's like a case for each of the Foretellers and Luxu. Who put that sign there? Master of Masters, was it you?
So, did you look through the book?
I only made it about halfway through. I didn't like it.
I'm still analyzing.
Yeah, I can't take this guy seriously with his fucking unicorn mask.
Just prefer to be thorough.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they wear the animal masks,
What
but
it says in the last
well, a lot of them match up with the animals that like represent the 7 deadly sins. I don't know why those even exist, but whatever. One exception being with Gula, who's a leopard instead of a pig.
Vanish?
But Ira is Matthew Mercer, who's Law from One Piece. He's Yamato in the Eight Tails from Naruto. He's Hit from Dragon Ball Super. He got to be Pee-Pee from the Pop Team Epic in episode 12. And last but not least, he is Jotaro Kujo from JoJo.
Great light protects us all.
And Ira that's just a Latin word for wrath.
Share one light, one fate.
Yeah, some of them are just straight up the word. Some of them are derived from the word. You know, the Latin word for whatever 7 deadly sin they apparently represent. And of course, Superbia, which is pride, is missing. But a lot of people think it's the Master of Masters.
I understand. That is why you granted us these Keyblades. With these, we can spread the
Yeah, the Master of Masters is vanishing for some reason.
Kingdom Hearts from darkness.
That'll drop.
They're not for protecting Kingdom Hearts.
That'll drop.
The final passage reads, "On that fated land, a great war shall transpire."
God, if only that wind was a bit stronger, it would just blow off his hood. Yeah, apparently the Master of Masters is not going to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is a bit... I don't know. I wish he would.
Not possible.
I love his casual attitude. He's great.
Sure.
Then, what do you want us to do?
We have to focus on what comes after.
After you all die.
To change events that we know are
Turns out he's not really vanishing. He's just going on vacation to the Bahama world for a while. Not the world that is the Bahamas.
When the darkness finally comes, are we to abandon all of them?
Come on. Are you telling me that you think the world can be saved by just 7 people?
Will be 6 people when you're gone,
Have
but
to at least try. With
and Luxo leaves too, so that just makes it 5.
If you want to give it a shot.
Well, Sora saved the world. He's just one person.
Alrighty. Good luck.
Well, yeah, Doll and Goofy too, but they're not too helpful in combat. Especially Donald. Fuck you, Donald. Why don't you ever cure me when I need it? Yeah, I'm not too fond of these Keyblades, honestly. They're a little bit too on the nose with, like, the animal thing.
Who wore the mask of the unicorn.
Loser.
Was given his role to take over for the
God, why do I have to have the unicorn? No one will take me seriously.
Similarly, the virtuous Envy, who wore the
Yeah,
mask
Envy
of
is
Sin,
envy,
was
obviously.
given her role to watch over the others with
Might as well
care
just give up
and
the 7 deadly sins while we're
Theodos
here.
Acid, who wore the
Acid is Acidia for sloth.
was given his role to support their
I guess like a sloth bear? I don't know. Let's see, who's next? Ava
Tava
is Ava Rita for greed.
was given her role
Yeah, not a lot of these. A lot of these don't fit too well. These sins, you know.
cool-headed
Like Acid isn't really like
leopard,
lazy,
was given his
and
role
Gula
to
is a sloth.
mystery
Not
of the Book
not
of
sloth, gluttony, and the word there is just Gula. But yeah, he's not like gluttonous, you know.
The first of the apprentices
And then,
to
like I
be
said,
watched
Luxu is
his
lust.
companions from afar, as
God
he
damn it! Why I gotta go through? Why do I have to do this shit with this box?
he disappeared.
So heavy. Now what's in that fucking box?
After that, the master vanished, dimmed, and faded without a trace.
He went to the beach to drink some margaritas and watch the hula girls. I don't know. Is that supposed to be the player character? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's a generic NPC or it's supposed to be the player. Or I guess your story. Oh, there's the dark side. Okay, he actually has a model. No, I didn't realize that.
Master's apprentices.
Yeah, and the Book of Prophecies is what Maleficent's gonna be looking for in Kingdom Hearts 3, and that black box that the Master of Masters gave to Luxu. Of course, what's in it? Who knows? Some people think it's the Master of Masters' heart, but I don't really have any strong opinion on what it is.
By defeating Heartless,
Maybe it's Kingdom Hearts. Maybe that's what's in the box.
they would gather light.
God, it must be a pain in the ass to dress in those outfits all the time. Like, it feels like it would take like a while for them to put them on properly. And then they gotta run around with these masks on all the damn time. God, I like how only one person is actually sitting in the fucking chair. Okay, actually, no, two. That one asshole sitting on the fucking table like a Neanderthal. Let's see. Envy. Kariska Lee Staples. Didn't really doesn't have anything else like noteworthy. And Ava. I'm just gonna go down all the. Okay, so let's see. Ava is Isabella Moner. Nothing else really of note. Aced is Travis Willingham, who's Roy Mustang, Portcullis D. Ace, Jugo from Naruto, both Zetsus, only in Shippuden. Yeah, in the original, the first time Zetsu appeared, he was voiced by someone else. He stored a whole bunch of things too, like a whole bunch of cartoons and games and stuff. Let's see. Master, Sherithi.
You could say they're like cats or dogs. And they'll be your loyal pets.
So I was just stopping because it's playing the fucking Dream Eater theme, which I guess makes sense. They're kind of like beta Dream Eaters, sort of. I don't know.
Oh,
Get that thing out of the flask, you asshole.
if a wielder is overcome by
Okay, let's see. Masters, Sherithi, Lasu, Ava, Acid, Ira,
they're adorable little
Gula.
spirits.
Gula is Kevin Quinn.
A nightmare.
And there's also one more character, Ephemer, who's Michael Johnston. Yeah, a lot of these people don't have like any other roles or like any roles that I felt were worth mentioning. So
Stop this renegade spirit. It'll
guess let the poor stop torturing the poor thing.
and you'll have an army.
Just knock it around. If you shake the flask, it'll bounce along the walls. Can't fight back.
If we see one of these nightmares anywhere, we have to get rid of it on the spot.
I do not like nightmares, especially ones with big scary monsters.
No wonder you ended up as the bear. You're scary.
Aw,
Your point?
Maybe
rude.
you can growl at them.
look at Ira.
Don't insult me!
Come on, Aced. You won't know if it works unless you try.
Okay, it's not that funny. Everyone pointed and laughed at him.
You're joking.
Poor Luxu doesn't get to join in on the fun. I think he's already gone at this point. Isn't he?
There's an easy way to solve this. If we all summon our spirits, then we'll know.
Yeah, they gotta find the traitor. Yeah, there's a lot of theorizing that the Masters is actually evil. And he kind of set them all up to fail. Because essentially the whole plot of this movie is these five are fucking incompetent at finding out this traitor. And I don't think we even know. I don't think we officially know for sure who it is yet. And, yeah, they fail spectacularly and tear each other apart, essentially. It's kind of like Birth by Sleep. All the protagonists are just idiots who fuck over each other. And except that all these guys die, apparently.
With what they have at their disposal.
Yeah, because the problem with the Union Cross game is that it's still updating with the story, you know?
What the nightmares doing?
Like, it's I don't know how long it's going to keep updating its story. Hopefully it's done before Kingdom Hearts 3 is released. But, like, we have someone who's, like, probably Marluxia somebody, and, like, Ventus is, like, there after the Keyblade War, even though he shouldn't be. He's, like, time traveling somehow. Very weird shit going on. Maleficent's there, like, the real Maleficent, because she, you know, mentions Sora. So, it's all really weird shit that hasn't really been explained yet.
There's no way to tell.
We don't know anything about Luxu or the Master of Masters. Like, we don't know what they look like under the hoods. There's a whole lot of mystery going on that even people who are, like, know exactly everything that goes on in Union Cross won't know.
Couldn't have been acquired by just anyone. I believe it's one of us here in this room.
No, Ira.
It's probably just Snake, because snakes are evil. The Snake Girl, Envy.
What proof do we have that the Bengals are tied to the power of darkness? Or if a nightmare is to
Guys, seriously, why do they have to wear these masks? They look ridiculous. Especially Ira, the poor guy. Got stuck with the freaking unicorn.
You've managed to plant seeds.
Luxo may have to walk around the desert with a heavy box, but at least he doesn't have to wear one of these stupid masks. He lucked out.
Themselves up with that accusation of yours? That was foolish.
Aced, that's quite enough.
It looks to me like the master made the wrong choice.
Yeah, Esed's kind of like the whole centerpiece to where things fall apart.
I think we're done here.
He's the one that really starts all the fucking up basically. But yeah, I just love how this looks, man. The graphics are great, man. I gotta say, yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 3 is like looks really good so far. Well, it's about time we actually got like some updated graphics, you know. Like things like looked smoother and crisper, but for the most part, the graphics had like been the same since day one, you know. Like the complexity of the models and like textures hasn't really like elevated very much until this point. Doesn't feel like, or not enough where it's like a big drastic difference, you know. And like I don't think that any of the games have been like the original releases that have ever been released on anything more complex than a PS2. Because yeah, 3DS wouldn't be more complex than it, or like better hardware than a PlayStation 2, right? But either way, like it's like we're finally getting a graphical update, and it's nice.
Suspiciously missing from the book.
Ooh, someone vandalized the library books. They're gonna be in trouble.
The one who has the lost page has been turned.
Yeah, but again, like a lot of people do think the Master is actually a bad guy. He's set up all these people to fail because like the way he went about assigning the roles and with the deal with the lost page turns everyone against each other. I do imagine he was actually like hoping they would succeed in stopping the Keyblade War. He like goes back, everything's destroyed. He's like, God damn it, y'all fucked up.
The master is gone.
Yeah, we still don't really know where the Keyblades even come from.
I promise to keep a close eye on.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been curious about since the first game is how exactly are they created?
Of course.
Like, are they sculpted from some kind of like weird supernatural metal, or I don't know. It's never really so far it hasn't really been explained very much. Oh yeah, take a shot every time you hear that fucking phrase. May your heart be your guiding key, or some variation of that, because they say it a lot. Like Nomura's really trying to push it as a catchphrase that's been around since day one of Keyblade wielders, despite no one else saying it a single time in the entire franchise before this point. It's even worse than the Fragmentary Passage, because Mickey and Aqua, even fucking Goofy are saying it, or as if it's something they've heard a dozen times, even though no one's fucking said it. Like, they're really trying to force this catchphrase.
Even though I say observe, you'll need to be the mediator. Make sure people get along.
But again, I love the Master and Masters. I want to see more of him.
But without you or Luxu,
Luxu, okay, that's how it's pronounced.
maintain our own unions is
I always say Luxu.
a little
I guess, yeah, Luxu does make a bit more sense.
Oh, come on. Lighten up a little. Maybe I'll never disappear.
But I'm going to.
Wait,
Gotta take a vacation.
want me to go?
Oh, wow, Envy, bitch.
Of course not.
How mean.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I still think the Master of Masters are reincarnated as Pluto. That's gonna be my official theory.
But things need to keep moving.
Yeah, I personally don't theorize very much, like, in general. Like that joke theory with Pluto. Like, pretty much the only theory I have about, like, the future of Kingdom Hearts is that Xigbar is gonna betray the Master Xehanort somehow. Or, like, how Xigbar and maybe the Master of Masters are somehow connected somehow.
Ultimately need to do.
Not the same person, but they have, like, similar personalities, and we don't really know much about either of them. You know, just a small theory. Like, I don't usually, like, get, like, really in-depth with theories and go, like, super-duper complex. Like, I don't know how they would be connected, just somehow. Maybe reincarnation, I don't know. Is that even a thing in Kingdom Hearts, reincarnation? I don't think it
You
is.
don't believe what Iris said, do you?
All I know is it's really hot and stuffy in this room. Can we go outside and talk?
It's like NBC.
Hey, sitting on those boxes doesn't seem comfortable at all.
Assumptions given the situation. There's no evidence to tie his actions.
Yeah, but again, like half of this, like most of this movie is just these five foretellers fucking everything up.
There's something
Like all with their paranoia and the finger pointing, they just kind of fuck each other over.
Suspicion. We're his comrades.
And again, like a lot of people think the Master of Masters either set it up or knew this was gonna happen. Well, I mean, yeah, the Book of Prophecies, but like he like knew that they were turning against each other and chose not to do anything about it.
Alliance.
I don't know, maybe, you know, time paradox, I don't know.
I knew
Yeah, I think there's something weird with Gula. I don't know. I got a weird feeling about Gula. I'm not sure if he's the actual traitor, but I don't know.
Change his mind.
But yeah, as far as I know, I think all these guys are dead.
I know there's
Like when the Keyblade War is over, I'm pretty sure these guys are all dead.
question.
I don't know. Maybe I should actually. I don't know. I'll look it up on
There's a
the
traitor among us.
Kingdom Hearts wiki. Let's see the KH wiki.
Doesn't share the same
I don't know, does it mention if he's actually like
wasting
dead?
time trying to figure out who the traitor is. The darkness won't wait, and neither should we.
I don't know. It doesn't say about him being
Band
dead.
together now and find
Oh,
a
well.
way to fight it.
Who knows?
Guess it makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know. I just assume they're dead.
Do something to fight the darkness. But combining our unions,
God, even 1,000 years ago, all anyone could fucking talk about was light and darkness. No, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
I'm in. But let's be
Yeah, I'm not sure if this takes place like a specific amount of years before Kingdom Hearts like Birth by Sleep.
union members and
I just say like 1,000.
Gula,
But I'm not sure if that's actually official or if there's any official like year like before Birth by Sleep attached to this or not.
I want to follow the Master's teachings.
Understood.
It must be a pain to get that hood over that mask like that.
Feel is right.
For all of them.
By the way, Ascend,
Can we please take off these stupid masks? I can't even see in this
Haven't
thing.
talked to Ira about it,
Gotta stumble around like an idiot.
but I did ask Envy to join us.
Oh.
You wanted to see me?
For a second I thought that was Ira. Like, you guys talking about me?
What
Assholes.
are you doing here? What's the meaning of this?
Hear me out, Envy. I want an alliance among our unions.
What would that even mean,
Already
anyway?
agreed.
Just, okay, let's just get along because...
Together we can-
And disobey the Master's teachings?
We don't have a choice.
Oh. Yeah, if they just, like, obeyed the Master's choices, or the Master, like, his choices, like, they kind of would
The
have
Master bestowed
saved up
each
a
of us
lot of
with
trouble, I
different
feel
role.
like.
He specifically told us to keep our union separate, to maintain the balance of power. He
Yeah,
told
like,
us
that's a lot of
to
the
lead to
problem,
our
is that they
success.
disobey the Master's orders, and that kind of
I
fucks them
know you
over in the
haven't
end.
forgotten. Perhaps it's you who has been tainted by darkness.
Yeah, see, then there's a lot of finger pointing, which, you know, riles up tension, too.
Then what about you, Envy? You spy on
I'm
us.
not tainted. It's been at least 2 weeks since I took a shower.
You really think you have no darkness in your heart after what you did?
Because that is my role.
To observe us, yes, but not to disclose everything we say.
Yeah, see, even she's going against her role, or doing more than she should.
For all we know, you and Ira could be allies.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, because again, like, as far as I know, we don't know officially who the traitor is, or if there even is one. We just know that, you know, shit goes down. Keyblade War starts, everyone dies, or most people die. All that good stuff. Happy rainbows and sunshine.
When will it stop?
I gotta admit, Daybreak Town actually looks pretty neat.
Against each other.
I wouldn't mind visiting this place in a Kingdom Hearts game at some point, if it's even still around. And this is Ephemer. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Hello. Your name is Ephemer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, Ephemer.
Hey, can I join you?
Yeah, he's yeah, I don't know how big of a role he has normally, but in Everglow's videos at least, it seems like he, or not really a role, but like in terms of how much he appears, because he's like the best friend of the main character. But like at least how it seems in Everglow's videos, they meet like one time, have like one conversation, and then never meet again. But they're supposed to be the bestest of friends.
Together.
And, like if that's the case, it just goes to show that Kingdom Hearts has no good friendships outside of like Sora, Riku, Kairi, and then
Just because
like
the master
Sora, Donald, Goofy, Mickey, Riku stuff.
As such, we must obey.
You know, Aqua, Ventus Terra sucks. Axel Ross's Shion sucks.
Lately,
Yeah, they all have shitty friendships.
I've really started to wonder.
Sorry, but it's true.
You once told me that you were looking for answers.
Hey, and also there's this one girl who like stalks the main character. Like she's like always like in the shadows, like just watching him, but she like seems like almost love him or have like a one-sided friendship with him, or with him or her, I guess. I guess you could have a female main character. I'm not sure. I assume you could.
Their off days.
Like I said, I've never actually played the game, so I don't know.
Maybe talking about
And I haven't seen very much gameplay either, aside from Everglow's videos.
Aww.
But yeah, she like stalks the main character. It's weird.
Fast one on me, weren't you?
Oh, no.
I'm afraid that makes you a traitor, and all traitors must be beheaded.
But to be honest, I think it would be great if all
What, work together with those bear motherfuckers? Not a chance.
I made a friend from another union today.
Yeah, talk about the main character.
Maybe just
Yeah, they talk. Yeah, not much of a talker, side protagonist. And they never do meet. Ephemer like vanishes. Like he like investigates things going on that tower where like the foretellers meet or something like that.
nice talking to you.
And they never meet again, but they're still like, oh, they're the best of the friends, even though they met a single fucking time. It's like, this is stupid bullshit.
Thank you.
That was a good talk.
The worst happens. I'll be glad to leave the future to the kids who see the world in the way that you do.
What, is he a kid? How old is he?
Let the wind
Seems like he's a
carry
teenager.
you far, far away. My dandelions.
Yeah, and Dandelions is another, like, oh, yeah, see, look, there's the crown. Yeah, so it must mean something. We just don't really know what.
You learned something.
But yeah, the Dandelions, more like symbolism bullshit. Like, they'll carry the seeds of the future far away in the wind. Yeah.
Traitor after all.
They're so clever.
I don't believe you.
Is that the Kingdom Key I saw in the book just there? I think I did.
Purification is a means of gathering strength to oppose the darkness.
I wonder what's in those vials anyway. It turns out it's just colored water with food dye. It looks good though, so they keep it there.
Forbidden by the master.
The Master of Masters thought made things look more sciencey and complex.
That's why I will try and persuade Gula to dissolve their alliance.
Then I'll do it.
No.
Yeah, I'm still kind of curious as to where Keyblades come from in the first place. We really don't know much about that.
More than spur Aset's anger.
All right.
But Ira's the wrathful one, apparently.
And one more thing. Aset has begun to question the two of us. As a precaution, my reports will be
We should stop having sex in the break room.
idea.
People are getting suspicious.
Yes, I do.
Keep the mask on while we do it. Oh, jeez. Yeah, see, yeah, there. I definitely saw the Kingdom Key. God, I kind of wonder what a lot of the stuff says in that book. We only get to hear about like very few snippets. We pretty much know about the lost page and then like the very very end for the most part, and then like, oh, there's a traitor, at least a war, and then there's a lost page. That's pretty much it. But it's this huge book, and we don't really know much about what's in it.
For what reason?
To put it simply,
But yeah, again, I know I've already mentioned this, but I just really love how this looks. It looks really nice. Compared to past Kingdom Hearts games, especially, because again, the graphics haven't really got a big update since day one, really.
Yeah, but
Like the closest that's happened is like remakes of games, with their graphical updates. Like Chain of Memories. Original was in 2D, Game Boy Advance, pixels, and then it got remade for the PlayStation 2.
Envy the one who told you to break our alliance?
maybe.
He's about to throttle this kid.
But I'm the one who decided to do it.
It just punches him right through the fucking window.
But we
Oh, jeez. I was just kidding about the throttling. I said stop.
And that's exactly why.
Maybe you're the traitor. You ever thought about that? Why aren't they all the traitor? Maybe the Master of Masters is the traitor. They were looking for someone who wasn't even there.
Can't trust anyone.
Or maybe it's Lushu.
don't you realize
Even though he's not, again, he's not even there.
the darkness on your own?
It's called nighttime, I said. It's not that bad. Yeah, again, I've never really... I'm probably never gonna actually play the Union Cross game, because you need like an iPad or like an iPhone. I don't have either. I'm not about to fucking buy one just to play one mobile game, so... Yeah, I'm never gonna play that. That's such a depressing sight. Just him in that storeroom, just angry. Stupid bear mask. Oh, some weird. Those are weirdly titled books. I want to see what Case of is about. Yeah, they're always opening that same fucking page with the dark side and Kingdom Key.
Didn't forget, did you? You're the one who called me here.
Lighten up.
I was just kidding.
I barely remember breakfast, man. You gotta be patient with me.
I was just testing you.
Sure.
Now,
Just testing you, the old excuse.
you're going to be Ira's right-hand man.
Yeah, he's done a pretty bad job of that so
Man,
far.
What do you mean?
Well,
Because again, they don't really follow their roles too well, which kind of fucks things over for everybody.
don't disappoint.
Explain to me, Master. What do you
I can see the bit of face underneath Master's hood. Looks like it might be Mr. Game & Watch. Mr. Game Watch is the Master of Masters.
I mean, if you
I knew
asked
it.
me to be the leader, that's a different story, but I wasn't trying.
You really want to be leader, huh?
Well, you'll have to kill Isa or Isa, whatever. I'm kind of having trouble memorizing how to pronounce these names.
You, here's a huge promotion. Good job. And make your head hot. But enthusiasm alone doesn't.
God, I love the Master of Masters. He's such a goofball.
Someone like you to give him
Okay,
a push in
Ira.
the right direction.
I gotta memorize these names. I know.
Agreed. Ira is
Even though I'm probably never gonna mention these guys ever again.
I'm sure he'll make a fine leader.
Then it's settled.
Yeah, totally not angry about it.
But why do we need a new leader, Master? Does that mean you will no longer be teaching us?
Well, I might disappear one day.
Yeah, it's weird how they consistently use that term, disappear. Now I'm going to leave. I'm going somewhere else.
Why? Where?
Like it's always like disappear or vanish.
Embarrassing for me. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna disappear.
But yeah, and like he doesn't seem to know. It's a very odd situation.
To support Ira.
And again, they consistently use the word disappear. Never, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna head somewhere else. It's I'm going to disappear and vanish.
Spur him into action.
It's very suspicious,
Right.
or at least a little bit odd. They consistently use that one term for it.
Entirely happy with your role, but just know that it's the most important one. Capiche?
He says that to all his foretellers.
Shall I elaborate? Making Ira the leader is all good in theory, but sometime later you might think, he's terrible at this. In which case it'll be your turn to step up.
It's so simple, but I just love it when he just breaks down the weird shit like that, like the whiny voice. I don't know. It's simple. But it always gets a chuckle out of me.
May your heart be your guiding key. That's
Oh, shut up. Like, again, yeah, make a great drinking game. Watch this. Every time they say any kind of variation of may your heart be your guiding key, take a shot.
To fulfill my
And, yeah, have a friend nearby in case you get into trouble. Hello. Yeah, again, I really like, well, the Keyblade overall design, I'm just not really fond of, like the big, like, animal face near the handle. It feels a little bit too on the nose, you know? Or I guess that means they're just specifically created for these guys. Or I guess that would, make pretty good sense. What the hell? He has the hand? I knew it. He's a stand user. With my stand, the hand, you are no match.
Don't be so conceited. I'm protecting the balance. Just like the
Get it? It's symbolic. The petals. Get it? It's so clever. Yeah, pretty good action scenes, honestly.
do something.
I hope we see more of this kind of crap in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Then we
More of these kind of like really cool cutscenes.
future that awaits. We need
But yeah, I'm just like so like I'm gonna be like eternally excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 until the day it comes out.
You're saying he was
Well, I guess that doesn't make it eternal, but you get what I mean.
I won't let
Yeah, see, like those faces there, like the bear. It feels so on the nose. I'm not too fond of it. But aside from that, I actually kind of like the Keyblade designs for these 5. And then of course No Name, which, yeah, but we've seen that before in the past. What? Wait, what just happened? She summoned water, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I see, like, yeah, these are pretty dynamic fights. For Kingdom Hearts, We haven't really got anything like this cool looking since the like the Birth by Sleep teaser.
Abba, over here.
Yeah, how did she not see them? Did she? I guess with that mask on, it's kind of hard to find anything.
I found out who the traitor is. Regrettably.
Oh,
That's not true.
that's sad.
Ava, there's no time to lose.
But like, yeah, again, I do like the Keyblade designs in general. They're pretty nifty. Yeah, very fancy summoning animation.
May my heart
Yeah, I noticed that at least his Ased's little keychain has that eye on it that No Name has. I haven't gotten a good look at the other keychains for the other foretellers yet, but I don't know. I'm gonna keep a lookout for that. Look at all this shit. I wish we got to see all this crap. Come on. That'd been awesome to see. Ah well. We still got some pretty cool combat, so I'm not complaining too much, I suppose. I see. It was he who ripped the page out of the library book. He must be the traitor.
Master.
Are you masturbating over there, Master? Should I come back later? Where are your hands?
If you're busy.
He's not even like looking at anything. He's like looking at a blank book.
Stay. Now where?
Okay.
Here it is.
Oh no. Hey, that's not good. You're gonna get in trouble. Here, it's a page from my diary. Use it wisely.
This is
I can't read. This mask is in the way.
But
Yep. It's a page that's not in any of your books.
and what's written here is
You didn't even read the other side.
You must find the traitor hidden among you and stop them before it's too late. And in
And
order
again, who knows? There might not even be a traitor.
did it.
I don't think. I don't know. It's still, as far as I know, it's still pretty vague.
If anyone deviates from the job they were given,
Like,
easily conclude
like if there's even a traitor or not. Do we know that for sure?
it's
I don't
brilliant.
know. I mean, of course, they never find it in this movie. They never even find out if there is a traitor.
Huh? It's not fair. My plan was supposed to blow your mind with its grandeur. Your jaw should have hit the floor at my sheer genius.
God, he's such a spaz. I love it. He's like a freaking like Deadpool in an organization cloak.
You're right. So, I guess now you
I
earn your
guess.
time in the limelight.
No, you're the master of masters now. Gotta retire. You're in charge now.
Calm and keep focused. Trust no one but yourself.
Well, that's not very good. Well, I guess if everyone's the traitor, I guess that would be a pretty good idea. Oh, no, you crumpling the paper. Ugh. No respect. It's not even in English. Not even in Japanese. It's just some made-up language. It's gibberish.
Trust no one but myself.
I, too, like to hang around in dark alleys and look at pages and mutter to myself. One of my favorite pastimes. God, I feel like their cloaks would get dirty brushing against the ground like that. I don't know why it bothers me. Scene? Okay, there we go. Lingered a little bit too much. Oh, you're fine, I said. You're not even bleeding. Just get a potion. Is he crying? What a baby.
Do you want to know
Everyone pointed and laughed at I said. He's crying.
the books we
Oh, his cloak's a little bit dirty, so I guess that means he's damaged beyond healing.
lost page.
on that
Okay, I said, God, you're not even bleeding, man. Quit being a baby.
the master told me.
Uh-oh. Okay, let's see if I can
Find
see
and
his
stop that
keychain.
person.
I
Damn
called
it.
you my
Just out of frame.
But never again, Gula.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter.
Another fight, fight,
You
fight,
think
fight,
I'm a
fight,
traitor,
fight.
and you want to strike me down. You knew there was a traitor.
I still can't see the frickin'.
Fought each other. And I won't forgive you for that.
I can't take any of this seriously when they had those masks on.
Don't you underestimate me!
I'm not even bleeding. It's fine. I think I saw an eye on Gula's little keychain there. I don't know, I couldn't get a good look at it. Oh no, he got injured. He tripped and fell. I've always wanted to see someone try to slide like that and just like not like go far enough. Like wait, no, just got scoot over a bit. You're all assholes. Fuck you. Fuck all of you. But again, like that's really like the whole that it's basically just an hour of these five running around with their heads cut off, going, "Who's the traitor? Is it you? Let's fight."
Why?
Yeah, they're not very competent.
Into this?
Of course, again, it's entirely possible the Master of Masters set this all up. Because who even wrote the Book of Prophecies anyway? I don't think it was Master of Masters. I'm not sure if he actually wrote it or not. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe if I actually played again, I did watch Everglow's videos. As far as I recall, it was never mentioned who actually wrote the book, but you got a little bit of a chocolate there on your mouth there. You might want to get that little schmutz.
Make it quick.
I said you're barely even injured. You're fine. Again, you're not even bleeding.
That's not what brought me here today. I wish to fulfill.
Are you gonna do the aura thing on me, Ira?
That's all. It isn't our
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look up the Book of Prophecies page on the wiki.
That is not.
Let's see who actually wrote it.
We are here to make sure.
Okay, no, actually, no. It was the Master of Masters.
With only
By taking advantage of a time loop involving the no-name Keyblade, the Master of Masters wrote the book. Okay, it was him. Never mind. My mistake.
Count it as one of the 5 lights.
Again, I can't take any of this crap seriously when they wear these masks. Ira especially, because he has the fucking unicorn.
Good guy. After everything.
Want to trade masks? I said, I'll give you anything. We can just trade fucking masks.
I guess that's one of the reasons I respect you.
A Keyblade materializes. It's like stabs him in the chest. Haha! I tricked you.
I'm talking about Gula. He's using the knowledge of something called the Lost Page. He said that it contains events that are missing from all of our books.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah, and like during all this time, the main character is just running around Disney Worlds. The main character of this game, but he does like investigate the tower. He and Ephemer, they don't really find out too much. Only that like the Keyblade War is inevitable, and like the whole thing with the Dandelions, because the Dandelions are like a special group that Ava is starting, like from all unions, people from all unions. They're supposed to like, carry on the light into the world after the Keyblade War. They're the Dandelions. They're going into the wind and yada yada. It's
to yourself for now.
very symbolic and clever, I'm sure. And there's stuff that's going on with someone who's like might be Marluxia, somebody that's time traveling. Like I think Nomura might have said it's not actually him, or he might have been vague about it. I don't quite remember, but it seems like it might be his somebody. Like it's like it's an anagram of Marluxia without the X, and he has pink hair. So who knows? I mean, maybe not, probably not. It could be a red herring. Who knows?
Not only do you have your union, but you've also gathered the finest Keyblade wielders from other unions, and you're training them in a secret location, aren't you? Yes.
How'd you know that?
I had no idea.
So can you just get away with anything if you just say it's your role? I saw you stealing money from all the Keyblade wielders. You're fucked up. No, sorry, man. That's not my role. Just gotta gather up money, to buy things. I gotta gather up money to buy jewelry for myself. It's my role.
I don't know exactly. He just...
Ow! Why'd you kick me in the shin? Sorry, it's part of my role. I had to do it. Oh, okay, fair enough.
They were...
I didn't see his eyes though, but I'm guessing they were scary.
I was worried he'd do something awful. I knew I
Yeah, again, is there an actual, like, in-universe reason why they wear these masks,
Turned around
or
and walked away.
who knows?
I see.
Because it seemed like there might have been, it seems like, yeah, they kind of, like, hinted at that they were chosen to wear these masks specifically. Like, you know, there's a reason why you have the bear mask, I said. Because you're scary. And there's, like, a nightmare Chirthy that, like, that's, like, running around, like, taunting the main character during all this. He, like, turns people into heartless, or, like, heartless, like, monsters.
They're headed straight this way.
Yeah, I think, is that the narrator? The narrator voice?
Take care of him.
It's not Ava, is it? No, it's been a while since it's been like a whole 40 minutes since I heard the narrator's voice. I already forgot. Again, I can never take Ira seriously, I'm sorry. That unicorn mask is just too much.
Is something wrong?
Is that you? I can't see with this fucking snout in the way.
Oh, Gula's here.
What?
Tell me where he is.
But why?
But I thought you knew where he was, so I guess
What are you
not.
going to do?
Just push him off the bridge.
Don't.
Ooh,
What?
intimidating.
I won't let you near him.
How, she's like 5'0".
So that's it.
Well, as it turns out, I'm afraid of little girls, so I'm just gonna leave. Well, that was easy. I won't let you do it. Okay, fine, whatever. See ya. That's all it takes, apparently. What are in those boxes?
Something happened?
Ira was here. He wanted me to give you up.
But I said no when he left. It was actually pretty easy. Suspiciously so.
Only come to this.
Yeah, like, when I first saw this, I thought Ira was gonna, like, come up from behind them and, like, stab Gula, because he gave up way too easily.
The lost page?
But nope, apparently not.
It's a page the master gave me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if they released some kind of second movie like that,
To pass without an inevitable betrayal.
that like shows stuff that happened after the Keyblade War, like near when Kingdom Hearts 3 is about to be released.
The one who bears the sigil.
Oh shit! You mean X?
So,
So that'd be Luxu, because he has an X in his name, right?
my goal.
Very suspicious.
I suspected a set and went to confirm
Yeah, poor Luxu. He's just off wandering the desert somewhere,
what happened.
carrying that big ass box, dragging it behind him. Oh god damn it! I hate my job so much.
To think about keeping with the master's teachings and my role.
Always walking the straight and narrow.
Now kiss you two love birds. Or at least you can try it with those masks on. It'd probably be pretty hard, if not impossible.
Ambiguous at best.
And that sigil, it probably means Luxu, because I don't think any of these, do any of these characters have an X on their design anywhere?
Master,
Or like an explicit X anywhere?
I'm going
And Luxu's the only one that has an X in his name.
What?
Oh, title drop,
have
again.
no choice but to come back.
Summoning Kingdom Hearts is forbidden.
That's exactly
Title drop.
the only way to get him back is to break the rules.
Haven't you done that enough already,
The
though?
entire world is doomed.
He like sits, he's like sipping a margarita on the beach. He like looks up, wait a minute, they're about to break the rules.
I don't have near
Of course, he's dicked down in his organization cloak.
You always do the right
Or I guess not really an organization cloak at this point, but... Yeah, and Lux is basically like the light they gather, essentially. I don't know why it's called Lux, but... Yeah, I found it kind of suspicious. Lux, Luxu was only one letter apart. Who knows?
But you don't
Maybe
know
it's
how
just a
summoning Kingdom
coincidence.
Hearts will affect the rest of the world.
Title drop.
The master forbid it for a reason. I'm afraid I can't help you.
So how do you summon Kingdom Hearts anyway? Do you use a playing card? I summon Kingdom Hearts in defense mode. You can't summon a spell card in defense mode. Too bad.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Shut the fuck up. I hate that saying so much because Nomura's really trying to force it on us. Like, you know, it never existed before this point, but he's really trying to really like push it on us. Yeah, totally. Everyone's been saying that since day one. Totally.
Trying to make
Yeah, sure. Again, it's worse than Fragmentary Passage, because apparently Aqua, Mickey, Goofy, Yen Sid have all heard and or said it at some point, but it's like, no, they never said that a single fucking time. Don't try to trick us, man.
Keyblade wielders will soon turn.
Yeah, and the Fragmentary Passage playthrough is going to be short. It's only 3 videos. Yeah, 'cause, again, it's pretty short. And there's not too much to do
What's written in the
in
book?
terms of optional I mean, there are challenges, but I'm not going to show off all those. That's too much.
Light will expire.
I will do the, I will show off the Zodiac Aqua, though.
What are you going to do?
She was actually pretty tough.
No matter what.
I remember the first time I played this, I'm like, or I saw this, I'm like, wait, Lux, is that Lucio? They're gathering Lucio? How are they going to do that? What's going on? Because the first time I watched this, I didn't, like, do any kind of research into Union Cross, so I was so lost. Like, what the fuck? What are bangles? What's going on? What is Lux? Is it something with Lucio? What's happening here? I was so lost. Yeah, but yeah, Daybreak Town is pretty pretty. I don't know. Again, I wouldn't mind going here in some future Kingdom Hearts game. You know, not even specifically 3. Well, obviously Union Cross not counting because it's a trashy 2D game. It doesn't count. Well, what happened? Is there a speck of dirt on her little glass visor eye thing? Is this the case of Ava? Master of Masters, why do you have that written on your bookshelf? It's just fine, don't worry about
What's
it.
written in the last page of the book is gonna happen. The entire world will be lost to darkness.
Spoilers? Jeez, come
Anything
on.
we can do.
That's what brings me to your role. You might just be the only hope of keeping light from expanding.
I even have a clever dandelion metaphor to keep it all tied together. I'm so proud of it.
Hope?
God, she's so tiny.
Master, what is it that you need me to do?
Don't get involved.
She
in
just
any
shoves her.
violence.
Nerd.
Reject the notion of unions. Find Keyblade wielders.
But didn't she fight Aced? She already fucked
Entire
up.
separate organization.
Or I don't know, that happened all off screen. Who knows? Maybe she
Seeds of a
didn't.
Dandelion. Let them fly to another world.
Isn't it clever? Aren't I clever? Isn't Nomura clever? I mean, aren't I clever?
I'm the right person for this?
Not really, but there's no one else to give it to, so.
Person for this.
What is that thing? That metal thing on the bookshelf. What was that? Some weird little contraption. Yeah, that's the tower I talk about. The main character tries to, like, investigate it.
For our mission.
And kind of finds out, like, shit's doomed. Nothing you can do about it.
Seem like it's familiar to you. But in a world that is different. One made of
In a world that's different, none of you are. You all look very generic.
you are our hope.
May your heart be your guiding key,
War
or
will
whatever.
soon rage. Those who strive to protect the light will turn their weapons on their allies.
We could always just not do it.
To their own unions.
They all just stay home. The war, the enemies all comes like, wait a minute, where's everybody else?
I don't know how far I can guide all of you.
But your heart will be your guiding key. Haha.
That anyone
Eh.
can lose themselves to the darkness. However, there will be no winners. Everything
Well, I think the survivors will be the winner. They say there are no winners in war, but there's always a bigger loser. So there we go. Whenever there's a war, there's always one side that loses a bit more than the other. So,
must
you know,
fight, but
just
instead
saying.
you must fly away from here to the world outside.
Sprout your wings and fly.
Is to help you fulfill this crucial task.
I'm gonna teach you all how to build airplanes. You're gonna fly away.
In all your hands.
Now say the line. Go on.
Light.
You know you want to.
May your hearts. be your
There we go. Kill yourself, Alva, please. I hate that phrase so much. Again, because they really try to force it on us, like really, really hard. Master, why do you have that written on the paper? It's fine. Just ignore it. It's okay.
The gazing eye? It's not what it's called.
It's not fancy. Sorry, man.
Actually, no name. No
Yeah, I think he mistook that as like that's the Keyblade's name. Ah, it's called No Name. I see. No, never mind.
Exact.
Yeah.
Oh, you think that's gross, do ya? No.
So is he literally missing an eye, or is it like symbolic?
Your role.
I don't know.
Pass down that Keyblade to your apprentice.
Yeah, and at some point this obviously gets passed down to Master Xehanort, but I'm not really sure exactly when this takes place. I assume it's like hundreds of years before Xehanort's even born. So who knows? Yeah, I'm looking at other Keyblades from the Foretellers, and yeah, they all have that gazing eye at their on their keychain.
Congratulations!
Hooray! I'd clap too, but it would probably sound very annoying.
At least smile a little.
I am smiling.
Good point. Guess you better get started then.
God,
Unfortunately.
did you hear that music in the background? Oh, they're scales. That's that little contraption is. It sounds like someone's having a fucking seizure on the keyboard.
Can't have you causing any temporal paradoxes. But hey,
Not after what happened last time. Oh, jeez.
without it, right?
Do I really have to go?
Ah,
alone?
jeez,
What
fine.
about the others?
Minor details, so don't sweat it. For now, that Keyblade.
Yeah, so how come Lushu's the only one that gets to wear this cloak, like the Master of Masters?
Just watch with your
Very
eyes.
suspicious.
My eye, of course. As things unfold between us.
Yeah, I this is probably like the first instance of this cloak showing up in like the entire franchise. I mean, like it is like I don't think there's gonna be any characters before these two that have worn these cloaks.
Can never
Of course, we're probably not gonna go any further back into the timeline than these guys. So,
wanna know. All right. I'll indulge.
oh, is that easy? Okay.
This secret stays between the two of us, and you have to promise never to open the box.
I promise.
And again, there's a lot of theories as to what's in the box. A lot of people think it's the Master's heart, so he can like come back to life somehow in the future, but who knows?
But why?
You'll see.
Yeah, so it's obviously something like a little bit disturbing. You know, it's like it's not something normal, clearly. And again, maybe it's just Kingdom Hearts is in that box, maybe. That's my official joke theory. But yeah, I guess the Master's heart is the only thing I can think of that actually makes any kind of sense, but I don't know. I don't usually theorize too heavily on
Heart.
on things. So, God, shut the fuck up, Lushu. I swear to God. You know, I felt sorry for you being in that desert, but now, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad you had to drive that box to the desert, you piece of shit. But yeah, anyway, that's the movie. Yeah, it was pretty alright. I mean, again, the first time I watched through this, I had no idea what the fuck was going on. So I'm just like, okay, Foretellers, Lux, whatever the fuck that is. Bangles, I don't know what a bangle is, what's going on. But, yeah, like, it is a little bit like a condensed Birth by Sleep. It's just 5 friends fucking each other over because they can't communicate. If they all just, like, sat down and discussed what their own roles are from the very start, they could have avoided a whole bunch of bullshit. Of course, apparently it's inevitable. They can't, change fate, cause a time paradox. So it's kind of inevitable that a Keyblade War, getting tongue-tied, would happen no matter what they did. So, yeah. So I guess it's like you can't help it. Time paradoxes. So I guess I can kind of forgive them for being stupid. Yeah, it's entirely possible they got set up from the very start for the Master of Masters. So. A bit more forgivable than the Birth by Sleep trio. We're all fucking idiots. Yeah, so that was pretty nice. Again, I honestly wouldn't mind if we got another one of these movies that showed stuff that happened after the Keyblade War. You know, like before Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. Like if the Union Cross game even updates enough for there to be enough material for a movie by that point, who even knows? Because yeah, like there isn't too much that's happened after the Keyblade War. Like, at least not a lot of stuff that would make for this movie. Because, like, notice how there was nothing that happened in the Disney worlds in this movie. Because it's not really all that important from what I can gather. Except for Maleficent appearing. That, because, again, she mentioned Sora specifically. So there's definitely shit going down. That's really Maleficent. It's not just a projection of her. Yep. And again, And pretty soon, a couple days after this, I'm going to do the fragmentary. I'm gonna upload the fragmentary passage parts. Yeah, and after that, I can finally do stuff that's not Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I checked. Like my first Birth by Sleep kit video was uploaded like mid-January, so I've been doing this for like 6 months now straight. Again, it kind of I mentioned this before. It's kind of affected me mentally. Like all I could think about was like Kingdom Hearts in my spare time, like for like an entire month straight. Like all I could think about in my spare time, no matter what I was doing, was Kingdom Hearts. It was a little concerning, but you know. Oh well, that's fine. But yeah, again, overall I like the movie. It looks very nice. Yeah, I don't really care about too many of the characters. I like Lucio, I guess, and Master Masters is hilarious. But I don't really care about the foretellers very much, honestly. They're alright, I guess. But yeah, and again, it looks very good. I don't know why Roxas's theme is playing here. I mean, he's not even in this game, but whatever. Ah, they're in love. I ship those two so hard. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I just love how it looks. It's worth watching just for how pretty everything is, and how good the character models look. Like the clothes look good too, like the individual threads and the cloaks and stuff, and like the little like grooves and bumps in the gloves of Lucio and Master of Masters, whatever you want to call those. Yeah. And again, Nomura did say we're not going to see the Master of Masters in Kingdom Hearts 3, so I don't know, I'm a little disappointed about that. I'm still hoping we'll get some more insight onto who the hell he is, even if he doesn't actually appear. Or maybe even Lucio, I'd be satisfied with that too. I want to learn more about him. Because he didn't participate in the Keyblade War. So well, I mean, this again was probably like 1,000 years ago, so he would die of old age anyway, so. Or who knows, maybe no one dies in Kingdom Hearts for good. Oh yeah, this is a Disney thing. Yeah, kind of easy to forget because there wasn't a single fucking character. Well, I guess we did see a montage of Disney stuff at the very start, so I guess that counts. But yep, that was the movie. Yeah, again, very nice. It wasn't nearly as long as the Days or Coden movie, so thank God for that. So in a couple of days, I'm going to start uploading the Fragmentary Passage playthrough. It's only gonna be 3 videos, not even very long videos. Like 2 of them are like 40 minutes. One's about a half hour, so not very long parts in comparison to the length of videos I usually upload. So. Yep, hope you liked this commentary, even though it wasn't as informative as it probably could have been, but, well, it's fine. So I'll see you in a couple days for Fragmentary Passage. See you then.